I have this dream of creating absolutely massive pieces of artwork and having them on display in a museum. But for the longest time, painting on large canvases felt out of reach. And I got to this point where I realized that I was really holding myself back by continuing to paint small. For much of this year, I was focused on creating a series of self-portraits, and each self-portrait brought to life a different feminine archetype that I feel exists within me, and I wanted a way to tie all of these divided and compartmentalized versions of myself into one piece. And a piece that represents the whole entire essence of being a woman. So the painting that I'll be working on in this video is feminine energy from my point of view. The painting is inspired by a memory that I have of swimming naked in the ocean. In that moment, I felt complete, and as I thought about other times in my life that I felt that same sense of wholeness, I realized that they were all moments where I felt deeply connected to my surroundings and like I was a part of the landscape itself. So that is what really sparked the vision of this painting initially. And because I feel that flowers are deeply symbolic of feminine energy, I included one flower from each of the different archetype paintings into this larger painting to really pull it all together. When I originally started this painting, the thought of painting on such a large canvas really just kind of made me feel overwhelmed. And so I did not film the majority of the painting process. I definitely didn't film the beginning of the painting process because I really wanted to just be able to be still with it and for it to just be me and the canvas and to not have this third thing of the camera and thinking about, the angle of the shots that I'm getting and how am I going to make this into a video. I really wanted to start with just, okay, what do I want this to look like if nobody else were ever to see this painting? How would I want to go through with it? So that's where I started, and that's why you don't see the beginning painting process of this painting, and I apologize for that, but I think it's for the best, and I'm really happy with how it turned out. I'm really glad that I took my time to develop my artistic skills before embarking on something this big, but at this point in time, I felt ready, and making a large, daunting canvas was just the push that I needed to up-level my skills even more. I opted to build my own canvas as well. It's something that I've really been wanting to do. So I took the leap and brought this baby to life, coming in at 36 by 58 inches. It is the biggest canvas that I've ever painted on, and I am very proud of that. And it felt so good to have a larger surface to work on. I felt like I was limiting my creativity by painting on such a small canvas, and when I finally had this larger space, I feel like the creativity was just able to flow through me so much more easily, and it felt really good to just paint big strokes with my arms at the very beginning. I'm very happy with it, and I think that this is definitely a turning point in my creative practice where I will be continuing to create these larger pieces as my solid body of work, and I am super excited about that. I won't lie, it has taken me much longer to finish this painting than I had hoped. Trying to balance my creative practice with my life's responsibilities has been very challenging, and I recently made the decision to make that balance even more challenging by getting a puppy. It's been a ton of work to have this little dude by my side, and it's required a lot of sacrifice, but it is so worth it. My partner and I have been wanting to grow our family for a long time, and this felt like the perfect way to do it. As I talked about in my last video, I've been wanting to simplify my life a lot, but rather than thinking of simplification as having less responsibilities, I'm trying to view it as inviting more ease and flexibility into the responsibility that I already have. Because right now, all of the things that I have on my to-do list feel really important, and I want to be able to expand my capacity to hold all of them. So, wish me luck. At this point in the painting process is about where I started to have a lot of anxiety because I was trying out doing something I've never done before, which was doing like a glaze over pretty much the entire painting. I've never done this before, and I wanted it to look like the flowers were underwater, but I was really torn about doing this because I loved how vibrant and beautiful the flowers looked, and I didn't want to like dull them out, but I also wanted them to appear as if they were underwater. So I struggled definitely up until the very end, like questioning whether or not this was a good idea, but I do think it kind of helped pull the piece all together. I'm considering going back in and adding some more details to the person, like some shadows on the face and stuff, but I'm not sure yet. I want to let it sit for a few days and just kind of marinate. But otherwise, this baby is pretty much done. I really love this painting. It definitely stretched me. I love the space that it takes up, and I love that I allowed my creativity to take up more space with this project. Thank you so much for watching this process, for watching this video. Thank you for everyone who subscribes and comments. It really means the world to me. And if you're not already subscribed and you like this video, consider subscribing and checking out some of my previous videos as well. I release a new video every month, and I always look forward to putting these together and sharing a little bit of my world with you.